This was not planned. However, I had to go live because I really wanted to get this part two out of the last video I did on how the dismissive avoidant showed you who they were in the beginning. And I'm talking in the beginning stages of getting to know them. But in this live, I got to remember that I'm live and I'm not, pre-recording. In this live, I want to talk about, go a little deeper into the signs or the red flags on how they showed you their true personality. Because we're all talking about an attachment style. So you got to think back, and you will eventually think back the further you be with this person, and they start to show you this clear sign that they are all about self, how they present themselves to be so deeply in love with you, so all into you. But at the same time, they have zero intentions of really having a long-term committed relationship. They're all in it for the moment. And so that's how those red flags or those signs went right over your head, because you weren't expecting the day to come to where you had to ask the question, what about me? And that question comes up after you pay so much attention to what they have said, and you just kind of go back and think like, dang, they make everything about them. You were never a part of the plan. When you were having those conversations in the beginning, getting to know each other, notice how they mention a lot of me, and I, and everything that they plan to do, and where they see themselves a couple of years from now. And all of those plans does not include you. None of the plans included you. And so again, those were the red flags that you missed because you were so soaked up into the moment, just enjoying yourself with this person, getting to know them as you should. And you weren't thinking about it. But when you question them about it, you may get those response like, well, this is what I had planned to do way before I met you. Like, so what are your plans? And you're like, well, I have plans as well, but I thought since now we're in a relationship, you might think that we can merge our ideas and, just do something to where we're together in on the same, we want the same things. And even though they do want to be with you, they don't want you to ruin their plans on how they want to be with you. So that's when you might start to feel the distance with the dismissive avoidant. They might fall back a little bit from you. And it's because you said something wrong and you didn't even know, like you struck a nerve with them by mentioning plans together. See, they weren't expecting you to want that much of them. You know, they're always stuck in that honeymoon stage, when things are all peachy and, peaches and cream, and, just don't talk about serious relationship issues, or not even issues, just things that needs to be talked about. They don't think about that going forward in a relationship. And so they might start to feel the pressures of, oh, you want more that I'm not really willing to give. Now I got to go back and change my plans. How is this going to affect me in the future? What is it going to take away from me? And it does make them sound selfish, and they are. They are very selfish. So, the thing about it is you have to just think about, what is it about this person that will keep you, in this situation? And can you handle being with someone who wants everything to be so separate? I've been there before, so I know what that feels like when you have to start questioning it. Oh, hi, everybody. Hey, Gina, Emma. Yeah, I didn't want to be on camera because I was trying to record earlier. Faith, and hey, Simon. But the thing is, my phone, I record a lot from my phone. And so it gets full a lot because I work a lot. I work 2 other jobs. Like, even though YouTube is a job too, it's not my top priority. I wish I can make it that, and my goal is to go towards that more and do away with my second job. If God say the same, I really want to do away with that and put more time and effort into, my YouTube channel. That's what I really, really, really want to do, you know. But it's hard. Sometimes it's just hard to get out of habit. But I do want to start, putting out better content, better quality, and not have to use my phone all the time because it gets full fast. And I don't always have the time to clear it out. I don't have the space, and I'm tired of buying space. Looks like that lasts temporary. I have to keep deleting videos, just stuff like that. But yeah, so I like to use the projector when I don't want to be on camera. Hope y'all okay with it. But if y'all just not tuning in, and thank y'all for watching. I know this was just like so sudden. It was not planned. Again, I ran out of space on my phone. I hope I get enough views on here, because if I'm not able to save this, then it won't upload. So I don't know. But I'm okay. I had a really bad, like a, I don't know, like a allergies was just acting up yesterday, and it was messing with my eyes. But it's better now, because I had, like, one of my eyes was really, really pink and swollen. But it went down. It went down pretty good overnight, So thank you for asking. Hope y'all doing okay on this rainy Sunday where I'm at. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm talking about the DAs on here. Not the narcissists. Even though they very similar in ways, all about self. But that's pretty much all I want to talk about, though. In part 2, I'm going to keep this kind of short because, like I say, I might not be able to save it unless y'all have any questions. But they did show you everything about them in the beginning. It just went over our head because we be so head over heels for this person. It's a new thing to us. We're enjoying the moment. Like, you just like, ugh. And then think about that person who showed you something that you haven't had in a long time. They want to spend this time with you and just plan dates. That's another thing they like to plan. Dates, vacations. That's all good to them. But the moment you start talking about moving in together, oh no. That's when they put the foot on the brake. And the moment you start talking about, anything dealing with finances, and it's not so much as you want what they have, or you feel entitled to what they, it's not even about that. It's just like, come on now. Are we going to talk about the grown-up stuff now, or are we going to stay here in a fairy tale moment? You can't be there forever. Sometimes it's going to get a little uncomfortable. It's going to get challenging. You got to put your big girl drawers or your big boy drawers on and get ready to face this. We in this together, And it's like they're so afraid to just take that chance and say, okay, well, I got you and you got me and we're going to be good. You just don't hear that. They're always in the back of their mind. They live in their own head, and they're thinking that somebody is out to, with their own hidden agenda to take away from them. And it's like, that's not the plan. Like, we can't stay in the honeymoon stage forever. We got to do more than this if we're going to be together. Oh, you dated one of those, Faith? Yeah. You know how that could be sometimes. And so, it's just like once they respond, they may respond in defense. They may start to feel attacked. Like if you just change the game in the middle, you change the play in the middle of the game. And like, no, I'm not making rules as I go. It's just something that you should look forward to with anybody. But then again, they showed you who they were. A lot of times they start to, you know, let me see how to put this. They may be someone who's more with the physical attraction towards you. Even though they love everything about you, they love your personality. But they show you these things in the beginning. Another sign is you can be having a conversation with them like after a long day's work, you come home, they're already home or something, or already at your house. And you're talking about the rough day you had, and they're taking it all in. But what they get from that is, you know what? You just need to sit down and relax, and I promise that I'm gonna give you a foot massage every day you come home. Something like that. Like they are all for those type of commitments. Or, they may be planning to where certain days of the week I promise to cook you a huge meal because I just want to do that for you. Those are the things that kind of keep you stuck to those moments, and it kind of throws you off of, wanting more, requiring more from your dismissive partner. But you got to be tough about it and say, it gotta be more than this. It gotta be more to it than just this. And they should see it that way too, even though, a lot of times they don't. Yeah. So, but again, I thank y'all for tuning in. I had more people earlier, they left, but that's cool. Like I say, I might not be able to save this, but I'm here. I know I just popped up. I'm here. And then settling, like you gotta ask yourself, is this something that I could really settle for? Because you might feel like, all right, I could do this. So now you're changing what you looked forward to doing with the partner just to make sure you please them and keep them. And that's not good. That's not good either. I did that one time, and then it just took a toll to where I was all in until I was out. And I hate to sound like, just hot and cold, because I was not like that. This went on for years until I had had enough and I had to let that go. Because it just wasn't serving me. You got to start looking at what serves you and what's draining you more than anything. You constantly, they don't want commitment. They don't want marriage. Oh, wait, all right, you wanted that. And then you decided, okay, since they don't want it, but I'm happy with you. I don't want to start over. I don't want to meet anybody else. We're good. You're the settled down type of person. You probably haven't been in a serious relationship, nothing but once or twice in your life. And this one is like, all right, this got to be all or nothing, or I'm just done with dating for good. So it's like, those are the reasons why a lot of time we settle for a DA, because we just don't want to start over again. It takes work, it takes commitment, but it should be on both ends, and they're not willing to do that. We come to realize that they're not willing to do that. They're not going to compromise. They are rather just be in the, just do the distance, the silence. They'll be good with just falling back from you until you give in. And if you decide, okay, well, I'm going to go no contact, that no contact can kind of backfire. It can go good for so long until you start to think, all right, so when you weigh the good and the bad, the ups and downs, whatever, with this person, what do you take away? All right, for the most part, I'm going to weigh in more on how they made me feel good. But is it still fair to say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead on and settle because I do want more, but I'll go on and cross that out? No, it's not. To me, it's not, you know. And sometimes they have that phantom ex that they love to bring up. That'll be one of the main excuses why they don't see marriage in the future again for them. I've been married before. That didn't work. Like, you're always bringing up the ex, a phantom ex, something that did not work out. Like, first of all, stop bringing that up because it has nothing to do with me. We were two different people. And it's not a flex for you to bring up a failed marriage. They have that bad bringing up something that did not work for them just to say that, you know, it happened. Like, and so what? I've never been married, but you were married and it didn't work out, and you holding that against what I want for us, you know. So some of those are the signs that maybe they're just not worth waiting for. They're not the one for you, you know. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with settling. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead on. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Like I say, it's just gonna be a real short live because it wasn't planned. And I wanted to go ahead and get that part 2 out, you know. And for those who's not here now, who normally tune in, hopefully they can catch the replay. And everybody could leave their thoughts in on that. But like I say, I'm gonna cut it short because I got a short night ahead of me and a long day before me with work as usual. But again, I am gonna try to just make this a top priority and do more content, you know. And for those of you who are watching and do catch the replay, please leave your thoughts down below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. You know, any way to contribute. If you want to see more content like this, leave your thoughts down below on it. Let me know what you want to see. When I have the time to post, to upload, I'll get it on here as fast as I can. But I'm going to go ahead and head on out too. Again, thank you for watching. And I will talk to you soon. Now I got to see how to get off of here because I haven't did a live in so long. I don't know where to end it at. This is like the worst thing for me right now. And it's awkward. I'm so used to just knowing what to do and just stop it. But anyway, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.